Broke the game immediately, everybody. Sorry, hold on. There we go. I have fixed the game. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the Nexus Gaming Series. My name is Bahamut, and we are here in Infernal Shrines for map number 1. We've got Chernobyl on the Stitches. We are going to be seeing Wipeout on the Sonya. Goku is going to be on the Junkrat. Ace is going to be on the Tychus, and we have Ektar on the Ana. Why is it stuck on Junkrat? Oh, because of this. There we go. All right, on the right-hand side, we're going to be looking at Cat Daddies. It's going to be Shoe Puff on the Zul'jin. Magnetic is going to be on the Joanna. Tay is going to be on the Hogger. Yuji will be on the Kael'thas, and Fence on the Anduin. Making sure my audios all look good. Seems good enough. So let's go ahead and get into it. Sonya's going to be hanging out on top. We've got Stitches and Crew just waiting in the rotation. So mid lane will be easily cleared out, and Kael'thas gets his first stack on his Mana Anect at level 1. Stitches did go hungry for more at level 1, so he'll be able to build out those stacks fairly quickly. Chernobyl gets the slam on Magnetic. Sleep Dart will connect from Ektar as well. And it's just a little bit of poke back and forth as Shoepuff finds a few stacks into the Stitches, but not enough to get the first of the necessary 30 stacks on Yuan Axe. This is an uncapped quest, but you have 2 rewards. The first reward is a 1.1 range increase, taking you from 6.6 range, excuse me, from 5.5 range to 6.6, which is basically, well, it's 1. I was trying to equate it to something else off the top of my head, and then I'd like Tychus. No, actually, no. He goes up to 5.5 with his Prestige advantage, so not the same. Regardless, once you hit that 30 stacks, you get the double revolve on your Twin Cleave. So we might be seeing those Arcanite axes coming up later at level 7, because it pairs well into this baseline ability if you're able to build this out quick enough. Recklessness at level 1 will help build out those stacks a little bit faster, because while Zul'jin is below 75 health, he gains spell power. But not only that, when he's below 50%, his basic attack damage is increased by 15%, and basic attacks against heroes grant an additional stack of Yuan Axe. So playing at low HP for Zul'jin has always been the style, but it also will give you a little more reward playing risky with the hero in his health pool. I'm guessing Ektar is our Ektar. Same name, different account. It's a lie, it's me. No. Ektar, his name in game is Nectar. I've never played with Ektar. It's always been Nectar. I think this is someone else. I don't think this is our mod. Hey, Kalis, what's up, bud? How's your day going? That actually might be true. Oh, Edgar. Oh, Edgar. Duh. I'm so sorry, Ace. How are you doing, bud? Frozen Punisher will be our first one. It'll pop up in a few seconds here. Zul'jin does get hit with the Sleep Dart. Stitch is trying to step into the enemy side. Chernobyl backing away as best as he can, and will be able to do so, popping the, I was going to say Putrid Bile, but no, it's going to be the Shambling Horror, his baseline ability, or his trait. There we go. Looking at just some of the level 4s, I didn't have a chance to peek through them. And it's going to be in the rhythm for the Tychus, building up those dings, and we'll be seeing the Piercing Light for the Anduin. So he'll be building up that spell power, and Chastise now pierces the first target. So enemies who clump up around objective phases, much like this one, will be punished, or at least it's more punitive with that talent. Plays well into Yuji as well, the Kael'thas with the Gravity Lapse, but some of these Skeletal Defenders might get in the way of said Gravity Lapse. We'll see what happens with this objective as Augur finds himself a decent spin, but Tay is not able to get the infinite spin, so that is going to be just canceled early, and seemingly our first objective phase is going to be quickly eradicated by the side of Cat Daddies, and they'll be able to grab this Frozen Punisher to push him through mid. Heard some more Python, but I haven't done much besides that. Well, good on you, bud. Good on you for practicing and getting ready. I know you have those tests coming up, or certification, excuse me, so Cat Daddy's not going for the push here through mid. They're going to go ahead and also clear out the minion wave, so that will slow down any sort of siege they're able to push in right now. And this Punisher gets eradicated or gets burned down before it even finds an actual tower, a fort, a gate. Minion wave will actually get the gate right there. Sonya pushing up the top lane as Hogger does need to Hearth out of top. Decides not to, stays over here, and will try and do his best to take out that Fallen Shaman, utilizing the Staggering Blow just to push back some of the enemy minions, while Sonya slam jams her way through the fort front gate. Wipeout, getting good, clear, good wave priority, and just good overall control of this solo lane. Pi is a lie, I guess? Yes. Yes. Ruby, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Concussion Mine doesn't get Magnetic over the wall, but Leap of Faith will be forced out from Anduin. That's going to be Shoop Puff taking a lot of damage, healing reduction from the Biotic Grenade, and that is going to be
First Blood.
Going over to the side of Platform. Invade onto the right-hand side camp with the Zul'jin dead for the next 10 seconds. A good call from Sir Noble and friends, as there shouldn't be much, counterplay into this since Zul'jin is dead. There was a blind, a shield glare from the Joanna as the nice use of the hook right there. Goku also going to get a few frag launcher grenades, and no punishment whatsoever. Magnetic not going to trigger the Chattering Teeth. Did go for the Big Az at level 7 as well. That's why you can see those Chattering Teeth being a little bit larger in size. What does that do? Well, the Big Az means that the trap now focuses on to heroes. You also have their armor reduced by 15 for 3 seconds if they are hit by said trap. Now, let's see what happens over this fight, as this is going to be a bottom Impaler camp. Goku standing on the point, Concussion Mine to force off Magnetic, but also to save Junkrat's hide. Wipeout comes in here with a slam. The hook from Stitches will not connect. Shoop Puff trying to back off and find a few stacks here and there, sitting at 9 out of the 30. As a reminder, once you hit 15, you have that 1.1 range increase, so Zul'jin can play a little bit safer. Hogger, taking advantage of the rotation from Sonya, will hard press the top lane and try and take down the fort, and will be able to succeed in that. With 10 Talontiers popping up, first for the side of our blue team, Platform, we'll go ahead and cycle through those other numbers, get an idea of what those look like, as you can see those heroics popping up across the top of the screen. Leap from Sonya, but it's more of a disengage tool than anything else. Does get a stun onto Hogger, but Tay is not going to be punished by that by any means. Looking at the heroic damage, Zul'jin is actually quite high up there. I think it was about a 4,000 difference, maybe 3,000-ish difference between the Junkrat and the Zul'jin, as Zul'jin was approaching 12,000 damage already into this game. Really doing a lot of work for the friendly team, but it's not yielding a kill just yet. It's been a lot of poke damage and sustain damage to be able to get those stacks for level 1, as Junkrat pokes in with a few frag launcher grenades to scout out. Ana with the healing dart into the bush does reveal. You can see another one utilized from Ektar to see if the enemy members are sitting in this bush to try and catch the Tychus who wants to enter in here. Grenade from Tychus. There's going to be a sleep dart, a hook, a concussion mine. Tay is going to pop the shockwave, gets the Rip Tire to the face as there was a Hog Wild. Gorge onto the Zul'jin. There's a nano boost onto the Sonya. She spears her way in and finds the kill into Zul'jin. Hook from Stitches connects onto Magnetic as the Steed Charge will be used, but Concussion Mine mitigates any sort of displacement, or excuse me, mitigates any sort of retreat value from the side of Cat Daddies, and almost everyone falls. Kael'thas throws a Gravity Lapse back, and Yuji is going to live. Thank you, everyone, for boosting the stream. We have hit 20,000 within 40 minutes of the stream being live. Much appreciated, everyone. Thank you. Hey, Trainwreck, thank you for the final contribution. Kel, thank you for contributing as well. And Torrens, much appreciated, everyone. Thank you for supporting the stream and boosting us. I believe it gives us a hotter priority within the Heroes of the Storm category. I think. That's what I'm told it does. I meant to set up a boost for the subathon, and I remembered last night before going to bed. I laid down in bed and I was like, oh, I forgot to boost the stream for the subathon. Shit. What an idiot. I need to make a sticky note, because like I think about doing it all the time and I completely forget to even set them up. Punisher finds the fort through bottom lane, and it seems like that's going to be all that is gained for the side of Platform, who then move for the Impaler camp in mid. Top lane, pretty massive wave coming in through, but it's going to be, yeah, in through the lane, but it's just going to be Hogger clearing things out immediately. I was looking at the minimap, I was like, is he going to make the rotation time? Absolutely. Hogger showing in top, there's a hook over the wall, Yuji is going to get the leap of faith. Ace dashes forward, concussion mine over the wall, sniped from the Junkrat. Kael'thas was like, okay, I lived, I made it. Riptire from Junkrat. More of a zoning Riptire than anything right now. Like, no one's really that low where it's going to threaten. It does force out the Desperate Prayer from Fence, so what is even the cooldown for Desperate Prayer? I don't feel like it's that long. 35 seconds? Yeah, that's not the longest thing in the world. It's about 5 seconds more than a Curse Bullet from Greymane. Looking at our next objective, though, it's going to be Arcane Punisher for the top lane, so we'll have to see what the contest looks like for that, as we have a solid 6-0 kills in favor for Platform. I had to tab out for a hot second there. I wanted to fix something. Alrighty. No announcement on the Arcade Punisher. Invade onto the camp, and it will happen quick enough here. Wipeout needs to back away. That's a wonderful trap from Shoepuff, but it won't be, excuse me, an ensnare. They're Noble taking a lot of damage. Shockwave from Tay comes out, and finally the members of Cat Daddies find a first kill. Tostinga will be used and finds the counter kill into the Sonya, make it a triple kill for Zul'jin. And he is going to get quite a few stacks from that as well. Well played from Zul'jin. Speaking of stacks, did y'all see that we had a patch on Friday and Nazeebo got like buffed a little bit? Has anyone played the new Nazeebo? Is he good? I swore I swore during the subathon someone was like, oh yeah, Nazeebo's in a good spot. Spiders hit so hard right now. Okay, Diesel. All right, yeah. I swore, yeah, maybe it might have actually been you, Diesel, who was in my chat saying something about it. You can play him as a bruiser. Nazeebo is okay. I don't think it's amazing, but Spider build is better. Oh, man. You know what my favorite build was? Spider build. Everyone went Toads. Everyone went Toads, and I get it. Toads are great. I love Spiders. So to hear that Spiders are in an even better spot, I'm a happy camper. To all these Zagara mains out there, I'm sorry. You had, what, 2.5 weeks to shine? Not even that, probably. No, it's actually a little bit longer. It's quite longer than that. Because it was at the end of CCL when she got buffed, right? It was like right around Grand Finals. 1 month. Those Zagara mains, you had 1 month of fun. Zagara's 15 minutes of fame is up. He had 1 month to shine. And then Daddy Devs were like, nah. I'm just gonna bonk you with the Nerf bat. Stitch is taking quite a bit of damage. Should be fine right now. Huge Riptire from Junkrat. Tostinga will be used by the Zul'jin as there's a massive shockwave from the Hogger. Zul'jin actually gets it with the Light Bomb, but it's more or less, he's like, I'm still running away right now. Magnetic has the Steed charge, trying to back away as quickly as possible. At level 7 for the Joanna right there. Activate to instantly mount for 3 seconds, unhindered by damage. Passive, increase the duration of Iron Skin by 1 second. You didn't even play against her because she was permabanned, that's fair. Or even get to play her. That is a good point. She was probably permabanned in most modes. Or most draft modes. Leap in from Sonya, connects onto Zul'jin. He doesn't have Tostinga for 44 seconds, but a Gravity Lapse comes out, and Wipeout trying to spin to win to get their health back up, but it's not going to work out. A lot of damage going into the side of Platform. A lot of low members. Ektar doing his best to heal up the friendly side. Goku stands still to try and get a healing dart, but it won't connect, and Stitches goes down. It's a bit of a bloodbath in favor for the side of Cat Daddies as they grab an objective phase, utilizing the Phoenix to speed things up. Hey, Baha, did you recover from the Bahamathon? No, I'm still suffering. I'm dying. Please. Give me your subs so I can live. Yeah, yesterday was a nice, cozy day. I watched My Hero Academia. I made pulled pork. It was a nice, cozy day. Yesterday was a nice, cozy day. I repacked my go bag because everything was looking like hell outside. And then people were saying, don't worry, so we shall see. For anyone that doesn't know, we had massive wins yesterday, so the fire actually got buffed by quite a bit yesterday. And it jumped Highway 50. Woohoo! Highway 50 is one of the main ways in and out of the town to the west. Can still get out of town, I can still go north, I can still go east, I can still go south. Not cut off or anything like that, but the quickest way to sack is completely shut down right now. Tostinga will be used. Leap in from Sonya to try and lock down the Zul'jin. He does get picked off. Riptire comes out from Junkrat. Though I will say this, during that little Tostingo moment, that is going to be the baseline stacks of U1X finished out. Fence trying to Desperate Prayer and live, but it's not going to be enough. Stitch is finding the last hit into that Anduin. Twitch won't take my money. I'll take your money. It's okay. If Twitch won't take it, I'll take it. Shield glare from Magnetic. Scouts at the enemy side. Little poke from Kael'thas with the Flame Strike Gravity Lapse onto Sir Noble. And this will be camp easily gained over to the side of platform. But Hogger! Sneaky, sneaky Hogger has been stealing away this camp and praying that no one actually rotates onto him, and no one will. Hogger's going to grab that camp, pushes into top lane. Sonya will have to deal with that. Top lane fort should go down from the siege available. Looking over in the bottom lane, Impaler camp is finding some advantage to the side of Cat Daddies, as our next Punisher will be frozen inside bottom lane. If Cat Daddies can win this, the siege potential is massive. Also keep in mind, 20 talent tier is not too far off in favor of said Cat Daddy. Steel Trap being baited into the front wall. Kael'thas just eats that. Afraid if the enemy team might rotate onto him, because their platform members haven't really been showing since that little bit of push through top, and maybe a little bit of help with the Sonya. Just send $2.50 worth of loose Fritos to his P.O. box and he'll love you forever. I don't know about that one, Trainwreck. I don't know about that one. But yeah, yesterday was nice and cozy. I had a few beers. I made pulled pork. It was a nice day. It was also really nice because I didn't have any responsibilities. Didn't have to vacuum. Didn't have to wash the car or something like that. So it was good. I got all my adulting done ahead of time so I could just be lazy all day yesterday. And that's probably the plan for tomorrow, too. I do want to do a little bit of yard work tomorrow. I want to try and get up early and do a little bit of yard work. Hopefully the smoke isn't too bad. That's the biggest thing. Honestly, if the smoke dissipates today, maybe I'll get it done this afternoon after stream. That way I can fully relax tomorrow. That actually might be the game plan. We'll see. Hook, Gorge. Does he get behind the wall? Yep. That should be a kill onto Kael'thas. Anduin's nowhere nearby for the Leap of Faith, so a little kill onto Kael'thas. Cat Daddies with 6 kills. Platform with 9. A very nice distribution of kills, as that is ruined immediately by Sonya with the leap in. Wipeout sets up the kill, and Stitches finds the last hit. Responsibility-less day. I know, seriously, as an adult, to have a day where you don't mentally go I could relax all day, or I could get this, and this done. It was nice to have the former of the two, where I could just be I'm an adult, and today I do nothing but just cook. It was a good time. It was a very, very good time. So. No Climo cleanses here. Yeah, Fence was okay, I'm on the fence about this. Did you see what I did there, chat? Did you see? Do you see what I did there? The name is Fence, and they were on the fence of using Leap of Faith. Do you get it? Chat, do you get it? I need someone to respond to me. I need someone to tell me that they hated the joke. That's all I need that energy. Thank you. Boo. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Boo me! I live for it. It's like when people troll in Storm League and stuff, and it's just all right. I'll just give you asinine answers back. Yeah, sure, buddy. Whatever you say. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hook out from Sir Noble, almost connecting onto an enemy member. The keep in bottom lane will go down. They're marching towards core on the side of platform, but can they end the game with the Commandeer Odin? Riptire from Junkrat coming down the lane, looking for a triple hit, because there is going to be that level 20, the extra oomph for the cooldown reduction. Shoe Puff getting a lot of damage out, and Snare connects onto Sir Noble. Big red button value zoning back the enemy side, and it seems like the core has been saved on the side of Cat Daddies, but they're chasing back in. They want the fight. The APM's up. We have Ektar taking a lot of damage. Wipeout is very low with the Nano Boost, trying to heal up. Is going to get hit by the Zul'jin, finding the double kill in this engagement, and now the rush into the enemy side. Is this going to be a potential kill onto Sir Noble? Magnetic, Shield Glare, anything? There's the Steed Charge to get the quick chase onto Stitches. He is going to be dismounted. Tychus is going to throw a grenade back. Magnetic and crew grab the camp to push him through mid. Next objective, Arcane for the mid lane. Should be up around the 21-minute mark in game. Chad, I know you missed me. I know you missed me all day yesterday. You were like, man, I had 18 hours of Bahamut. I want more. I know y'all missed me. What's really funny is I went to bed at 1:30 and I still got up at like 8. Like, I still got up at 8 a.m. yesterday. Still just kind of... Ooh, very good Master Hooker from Sir Noble. A little bit of poke damage from Shoe Puff. Ana and Sonya up in about 10 to 13 seconds. We were so lonely. I missed you all as well. Riptire from the Junkrat to zone back the enemy side. Does get 50 seconds of cooldown reduction. A lot of damage into Hogger. He will get picked off. Ektar back into the mix. Going to try and help out. Hook goes out, but it won't connect onto anyone on the enemy side as I... Whoops. There we go. Let's fix that. Stitches pops the Shambling Horror, trying to chase it onto the enemy side. Is there a hook available for Stitches? We can actually check that really quickly and see. Yes, it's off cooldown. Stitches trying to get in range. There's a leap from Sonya. Hook, Light Bomb, and Duin. There is also going to be that inner fire value for the armor, but that armor is not going to be enough. And the explosion from the Riptire finds the kill, not getting much cooldown reduction. Actually, did hit 2 heroes. And Shoe Puff, going to get blasted by the concussion mine, does go down. GOWN. God of War when? Eventually. We gotta finish Hollow Knight. If we hit the sub goal for the Bahamut Kratos cosplay, then we'll probably do God of War sooner than later. I want to finish Hollow Knight first, so I don't know how. I have no idea how much more Hollow Knight I have left. 'Cause I played the game for like 20 some hours. Anyways, Sir Noble, Wipeout, they're stepping to core, but they're taking a lot of damage. Wipeout almost going to go down right there. Sir Noble does get picked off by the core. Ektar gets sniped as well. The Nexus Force is a little too OP. Goku is the next target for Tay. Does Tay have a shockwave? Not for 60 seconds. It was used initially. Leap from Sonya to get herself out. Commandeer Odin trying to dash away. A Shield Glare actually getting the kill onto Junkrat. Bit of a back and forth, bit of a bloodbath in this game. Tychus hearthing back to the Hall of Storm. No, trust me, I already want to play so much God of War. I literally sat around yesterday and I was like, maybe I start like a new save file and I just do my own playthrough off stream. No. We'll play God of War on stream eventually. We'll get it back again, but yeah. God of War makes sense because I have played God of War recently. I don't think people would ask me for Gears of War, but you never know. I'm so mad they wouldn't slow down and let me heal them. Gotta go fast. As Sanic would say, Ektar, you were a little too slow. All right, catapult in. Screamer. Catapult in bottom lane. They're gonna hit for 428, so double that into double that for structural damage, over 850 damage. Like 856, I think. I'm playing Ana. There is no fast. Did you take active reload? That's a fast. You know, active reload is fast. See, you can go fast. Wipeout's looking for a flank on the right side over here. Does have leap off a cooldown. 20 talents here for Sonya is going to be ignore pain. Shockwave from the Hogger comes through. Riptire from Junkrat trying to find 2 or 3 heroes. Finds 2. Shoe Puff dumping in damage into Wipeout as this Kael'thas going down. The core is falling rapidly as Tay is going to get hit with the sealed trap. Junkrat finds the kill. Joanna goes down. Punisher still punishing. This is going to be a toss Dingo Zul'jin. He's going to go down as well. Punisher wailing its way into the core. That is going to be a It's a kill for the side of Platform, but can they save the core? 35% remains. Sir Noble very low. This is going to be the hold, the save, the core remains. 35%. But as I had mentioned, team wipe. Mayhem. Absolute mayhem. So, Junkrat rushes to core. Catapult in top lane arriving. I want to remind you, these catapults, they scale. They deal a lot of damage to cores. 968 currently. Kael'thas the first one to respawn. Can he save things? Can he delay things out long enough? A lot of splash damage onto Goku and Sir Noble as they are stacked up next to each other. Goku taking a bit of damage. Ektar throws out a sleep dart. Will connect onto the Kael'thas. He's going to be gorged. There's a nano boost onto Ace. He's going to get stunned by the core, but still doing his best to dump in the damage. Catapults arriving against the side of Platform as the Junkrat goes down to the Zul Jin. Ana to be picked off as well. Gravity Lapse comes out. Sir Noble will get picked off, and this is Ace trying to run away. Sonya gonna rush down mid lane. But I feel like, if anything, Sonya, she needs to sit and defend the core, as it's 35 to 32 in core HP for both sides.
Blue team's core is under attack.
What is this game? Good old-fashioned Here's the Storm. Game created by Blizzard. Dustin Browder worked on it. It was originally a StarCraft 2 mod. And I can't believe this right now. This is going to be actually Cat Daddies winning the game with back-to-back-to-back core attempts from both these teams. But as I said, the game is going to go over to the side of Cat Daddies. GG, well played. I mean, it's entertaining. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely entertaining. All right, game one goes over the side of Cat Daddies.
You could give the best hugs.
Mighty One, thank you for the follow. Division A, baby. What is this streamer? What? Who? Meggies, thank you for the follow. Bit of a random subject, but did people here watch the new Sonic movie? I did. I enjoyed it. I had a good time with it. Just a boy from Tahoe standing in front of a webcam asking for the internet to love him. Yeah, pretty much. Odin was about 10 seconds away from CD. Oh, that's rough. That's a rough one. Alrighty, let's update the scores. The score on the right side goes up by 1, and let's get into our second map. Let's see what happens here. Is it a 2-0, or do we head to a map number 3? By the way, I thought I was on Season 5 of My Hero Academia. I'm still like halfway. I'm like nearing halfway through the Season 4. So I was like, oh, I have so far to go. I tried to power through a lot of it yesterday. Not that it's bad, but it's just like some of the story stuff is like, it's very like repeat the same things for a lot of the episode. And I forgot how much of the episodes I used to skip. Because like there's like, you can skip the first 3 minutes of the episode because it's just recap. Like you might, maybe there's something like a little new, but no. So been trying to power through My Hero Academia. I just want to catch up with all of that so we can start other shows. I also watched a ton of King of the Hill because same thing. Trying just to get through a lot of the episodes. They're good. It's one of those things, like, I want to watch other shows as well. I started watching one of the new Marvel What Ifs, but then I just got sleepy, so I was like, I'm gonna go to bed. And I went to bed at like 10 o'clock last night and got some decent sleep. Ren and Sean got me into Letterkenny. I got them into Letterkenny. It's so good. It's such a good show. Your spare parts, bud. The only thing that during the car chase scene that Sonic does is fastball smooth was slightly just of how cool his machines were. Oh. Looking into getting someone to watch Twitch streams on my TV since Samsung TV app is dead. I think I remember saying Fire Stick is better than Chromecast. Yeah, because Fire Stick is owned by Amazon, so there's a dedicated Amazon Twitch app. I personally, like, I have an Amazon Fire Stick. I like it. I like it to be able to watch Twitch stuff. Highly recommend it. Yeah, I hear a lot of people who watch on Chromecast. There's something wrong with Chrome. Like there's something with Chromecast that you can't really do. So, and I think they're the same price. I would recommend just getting the Amazon Fire Stick. That's just me though. Get this man a puppers. Watching a few of the seasonal animes. Iruma-kun is season 2 is so very good. What's that on, Ace? What's it on? Is it Crunchyroll or Hulu or what? Funimation? That's probably where it actually is. Yeah. I had one Fire Stick, and then I bought a second one for my TV in my bedroom, so that way when I watch streams and I lay in bed. I had a Roku for a while, and there was like a third-party Twitch app, but it just it was like super buggy and stuff. So eventually, I was like, I'm done with this. Look into it. I saw a bunch of people complaining that the Fire Stick support for Dutch stuff since the rest of the smart TV is so Twitch anyways. Oh, okay. Yeah. Trying to think. I mostly use my Fire Stick. I mean, like, I watch, like, Hulu and Netflix and Crunchyroll through it, but, I use it a lot. I use it a lot for Twitch. The chirping in Letterkenny is freaking inspirational. Oh my god, the chirping is so good. The chirping kills me. For anyone that doesn't know, chirping is in hockey when you sit on the bench and you mock the other hockey players. While you sit on the bench, you try and get in their head, so you're chirping at them. Baha keeps a butt in his bedroom for various reasons.
No.
Let's get into a game, everybody. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, into Alterac Pass. We have got the members of Platform in the blue, Wipeouts on the Dahaka, Cernoble on the Garrosh, Ektar is going to be on the Lucio, Ace to play the Maiev, and Goku on the Sylvanas. Over in the red, we've got the members of Cat Daddies, up 1 in our best of 3 series, trying to close things out in a 2-0. Tay is going to be on the Falstad. Fence is going to be on this Ariel. Magnetic is looking to play, yeah, they'll be on the May. Shoepuff will be on the Chromie, and Yuji on the Tychus. Let's get into mid. Check out our level 1s. Did I miss? I'm sorry, Shoepuff on the Kira. I feel like I said a completely wrong hero name. Oh, I said Chromie because I saw the white poop over her head and I thought it was, I don't know why I thought it was Chromie. Don't look at me, chat. Don't ask. Just, it's whatever. Are there people who don't know what chirping is? I mean, I'm sure. Chirping is a Canadian pastime. I didn't know that. The only time I've ever heard of chirping was actually from Letterkenny, so, and I started watching Letterkenny when I was like 29 years old, so. Looks at Baja strongly.
No.
Okay, be crazy. We'll have Dahaka versus Tay in the top lane. Dahaka is going to be going into the tissue regeneration at level 1, so he's going to become a thicker boy. Every 50 essence collected permanently increases health regeneration by 4 to 40, and maximum essence by 1 up to 10. Bottom lane, we have Sylvanas up against the Mei, as we have a little bit of spray back and forth from both sides, and we'll be seeing the split from both teams almost at the exact same moment to go ahead and grab the siege camp from mid lane. Much like Hanamura Temple, this is considered jokingly as the main objective of this map. On Hanamura Temple, it's the Sentinel camp that people often consider to be the quote-unquote main objective, just because it pushes hard. Why is this camp such a priority? Well, it reduces armor of anything that it hits. And that includes structures, much like the Hellbats on Braxis holdout. So push potential is massively amplified through mid lane from this camp, and you can find initial advantage through this lane. The other reason we grab it so early is because the cooldown counter for it is 1 minute 30 seconds. So if you get it at the minute 30 or the minute mark when it pops up, you finish it before 1 minute 30, it'll be up and available before our first objective phase, which is at 3 minutes into the game. So little considerations for you in your own games, and if you're ever considering why that camp is prioritized immediately. Most games, you'll see a camp priority at the 1 minute mark. Another great example is Dragonshire. Dragonshire, you grab your siege giants at the 1 minute mark. When we look at Sky Temple, you get your siege giants for bottom lane, you move up to top lane, you try and push with that bruiser camp. Why the bruiser camp? Well, on Sky Temple, you can have some initial push, and the first objective phase is always top and mid. So that top lane, Sky Temple will fire and get you potentially a fort with that amplified pressure of the bruiser camp. But we're here onto Alterac Pass. Let's continue talking about what's going to happen for this map, as we are our first objective up and available for the bottom of this map. I said map too many times, and I tried to think of a different word for it. Battleground should have been what I said. Strongest merc camp in the game. That is true. Gotta love that cat spray. It's very good. It's very, very good. For a fleeting moment, chat, for the smallest moment, I thought Buttspot was alive again. For a fleeting moment, I thought Buttspot was alive again. I was happy. I was happy again. Butts not bot, thank you for following me. Buttspot's alive in our hearts. Yeah. That's true, it's true. Thank you for the follow. Anyway, sorry, I don't know why it's too funny to me. Ektar going for the channel doesn't get interrupted. I thought Magnetic was going to try and use the snowball to be able to delay out Ektar, but he gets the push off. We'll be able to disengage, and 4 seconds were channeled in favor of the side of platform. Buttspot's alive in our butts. It's very, very true. It's very, very true. Alright, Prison Camp is going to be channeled in favor for the side of Cat Daddies. We do have a Groundbreaker onto Yuji, Umbral Bind onto 2. Shoepuff just steps into the enemy team's faces. Ace is finding Fan and Knife reset after reset, but I don't think they got one off that third. Shoepuff getting very low here. Will they fall? Yes.
First blood.
We'll go over the side of platform. Cernoble looking to step into Yuji. Only gets the Groundbreaker onto Magnetic. Maiev went in deep trying to find that last Fan and Knife onto Yuji, but Yuji's able to survive right now, taps well, and continues to clear things out through mid lane. The objective channel by Wipeout is looking good for the side of Cat Daddies, but Kira respawned right now, and there's still 20 seconds of channel time necessary. Garrosh Groundbreaker. I'm just waiting to see how this is played. So the objective is going to be stalled out with 11 seconds to go for the side of platform. Only 8.4 seconds on the side of Cat Daddies. Groundbreaker onto Kira. Shoepuff looking for an engage. Gets the hat from Ariel. Big stab onto Sir Noble. Pops that Carnage. Big sweeping strike or evolving sweep. And Indomitable is forced from the Garrosh. Ace gets into the back line. Magnetic is forced Garrosh back with 196 HP. Fence goes for the channel and gets it. Has some healing onto Tay. There will be a forced Haunting Wave out from Goku. Big icing in onto Wipeout. Do they have any essence to get out of there? They actually pop the Tongue Drag. Hammering from Falstad finds the kill. Another kill into Maiev. And objective phase over to the side of Cat Daddies. I have to sneeze. Oh, it won't happen, chat. I have that tickle in the nose. I have to sneeze, but it won't happen. I don't know who you are, Butts, not Bot, but great job carrying the legacy, everyone's favorite bot. Thank you, Butts, not Bot. Whomever you are. That's the worst. Yeah, like, I felt the sneeze coming. I was like, it's here. I'm gonna mute myself. No one has to listen to me sneeze. And then I was like, where is it? Whomever you butt. So top lane gets cleared out. Front gate takes a little bit of damage. Haunting Wave from Sylvanas isn't going to be triggered. Mid lane, I think, was already opened up, so this objective doesn't get a ton through here. Maybe like an eighth off the fort, but in bottom lane, final strike comes out from Kira. Sir Noble doesn't get hit by that, but the grappling hook will be enough to connect onto him and does find the kill, and 10 talents here pushed in favor for the side of Cat Daddies first as we go ahead and look at some of the other numbers. Crystal Aegis, Gust, Ice Wall, Final Strike, and Commandeer Odin. Nothing crazy for the side of Cat Daddies. On the opposing side, 10 Talonteers right around the corner. I'm assuming we'll see a high five Lucio. Maiev with the Warden's Cage, Wailing Arrow, Isolation from Dahaka, Garrosh holding. I don't think he's a Decimate Garrosh. He's going to go Warlord's Challenge. Chase is in. Lucio has the speed boost. Isolation will connect onto, I believe that's Garrosh. Huge Wailing Arrow. Cage from Ace, and that's a double kill over to the side of our platforms. And I thought there was actually going to be enough of a delay onto the Mei and Ariel, but there's no chase, and this is going to be bottom lane boss immediately grabbed for the side of platform. Of course, now we need to figure out who's Butts not Bot. No, they're like a vigilante. We need to appreciate them for their worth and value as, oh my god, that was a massive stun onto Ace and a few others, and Ace almost goes down. Mundane Zebra, thank you for the Prime Gaming. I will resend your alert when we get out of game. Thank you very much for using your Prime here. Thank you for taking 250 from Bezos and giving it to me. Magnetic comes in, gets a toe on the point, trying to stay here, but the Ice Wall kind of blocking their entry point onto the objective, onto the boss point. Final Strike from Kira comes through. Revolving Sweep won't be connecting, and that's going to be Crystal Aegis used as well, with the boss starting to wail its way through bottom lane. Over in top lane, though, Falstead looking like he'll find a free fort before Sylvanas is even able to rotate up to him. If you guess correctly, I'll let you know. Oh. Honestly, my assumption was Kaleo, but at the same time, I was like, I don't know.
Looks like we're gonna have another prison camp to knock down.
What if it's just Helen? It's just Helen. That's where Helen's been. Helen has been mourning the loss of Buttspot. So Helen has taken up the role, the mantle, if you will, and has become Buttspot. Shy usurped Buttspot's position, so she'll never...
What the Stormpipe Guard can do.
Shy never wants to get bugged by Buttspot again, so she became Buttspot. You become the thing you hate, right? Is that it? 13's up for both teams, and let's see what happens here for our second objective phase. Can Magnetic get the full channel? Warden's Cage from Maiev comes through. Commandeer Odin, Gust out from Falstead, Ice Wall on the left-hand side. Little amp it up from Lucio. We have the Crystal Aegis on the right-hand side as Wipeout was trying to find the damage onto Tay. Hammering comes out, and Wipeout's being forced back a little bit. Good grapple hook from Shoepuff onto one of the enemy members, and Goku's forced to Haunting Wave away. The channel once again through Shoepuff. But here's the cool thing. Keep in mind, it's going to be having that null camp through mid lane, and there's going to be that armor reduction onto structures. So Noble trying his best to clear things out, but we all know Garrosh does not have the best clear in the game. Objective phase looking good to the side of Cat Daddies, but this is everyone on the side of platform up and available, and it's even talent tiers with Warlord's Challenge and High Five off a cooldown. If you stare long enough into the abyss, a butt will stare back at you. That was good. Magnetic gets the icing out. Taunt from Garrosh comes through. Tychus is going to get shredded. Fence getting very low. Pops the healing. Toss from Garrosh. Shoepuff getting low as well. Grapple hook from Shoepuff to get away. The objective phase will go over to the side of our red team. The Cat Daddies are able to still get objective. They lose one. I'd say they kind of come out on top. I actually thought Falstad was going to get the fort here, but that is not the case whatsoever, as that fort, oh god, as that fort is going to be sitting on a sliver of HP. Should go down to the subjective phase. That's at least expected. That might not actually be the case, though. We'll have to see here in just a second. Big defense through top lane. Falstad and Sylvanas to match out in bottom lane. Doesn't have 16, no crippling hammer for the increased slow. That crippling hammer at 16, great ability to sustain the chase, and the burst ability with this Gathering Storm is quite high right now, sitting somewhere probably around like 45%, if I'm not mistaken. 41%. Looking over in bottom lane. Magnetic's able to get a icing out, and here's that. There's a grenade from Tychus. That's all that was necessary. Looks like Sylvanas had to leave bottom lane, so Falstad was able to push up this objective. We do have top lane getting sieged through. The objective cleared out there, and I think Falstad and crew, they're going to look for the boss in top lane after this objective expires. Good call, good rotation, good positioning. Noble, though, I feel like they know, but I'm looking at the talents. They just can't do it on the side of platform. They have to just take the boss and do their best to clear it out on their own. Excuse me, give boss and clear it out as it approaches on the side of platform. This at least will be the camp for mid lane, so at least there's something being utilized by the side of platform. They're not just sitting around waiting for said boss to crash into them or for the enemy team just to grab it. Still being proactive on the side of this blue team and getting as much experience as possible to close that gap. And so 16s will be achieved as the boss pushes in. Is this going to be enough to find the keep front gate, maybe even a keep? The big play is going to be off of the members of Cat Daddies. This Commandeer Odin and this Falstad need to find a kill. If they can, this is going to be massive push availability for Cat Daddies. But that's all kind of the what if right now. Dahaka's still meandering around the map. He's looking just to soak up. Could brush talk into the flank position behind the enemy side if it's available. Actually, I'm curious. Does he have brush talk off a cooldown? Yes. Okay, so he could brush talk into the enemy side. Sir Noble looking for the flank. It's the Groundbreaker onto a few. Ace comes in with the Umbral Bind. There's going to be a Gust that pulls Yuji back in. Wipeout going for the brush talk. The Isolation will be a pixel or two shy. Tongue Drag does connect onto the Mei. There's a toss onto Shoepuff. Warlord's Challenge. There's a Warden's Cage. Wipeout taking a lot of damage. Has to burrow for a second to get the essence value. Boss will confirm the keep in this top lane, and Wipeout does go down. Final strike from Final strike from Shoepuff aimed at Ektar, but that Lucio is going to be moving out of that positioning. Mid lane fort, though, does go down. That's a keep for a mid lane fort. I think you take that as well as the kill onto Dahaka. So still a good trade for the side of Cat Daddies. They have the priority going into this objective phase. Third one of the game. Sorry, just enjoying myself some quality H2O while we wait for the subjective phase to be channeled through. Dahaka is back from death. He doesn't have Brush Stalker for probably like 30 or so seconds. Actually, no, a lot less than that. 8 seconds away. So he could Brush Stalk into the flank once again through this bush or this bush. Pei does have Gust up and available if necessary. There's a nice Detainment Strike into the wall. Sir Noble gets chunked. He pops the Indomitable. That's not going to keep you alive. Gust from Falstad will be utilized, but not going to be pushing back any of the enemy members. Wipeout comes in as well, trying to make this 4v5 work out for the side of platform, but it's not going their way right now. Magnetic is getting very low as well. Gets a healing from Ariel. Final Strike goes out. Dahaka goes down to the Tychus. Lucio to get picked up by Tychus as well. Hammerings from Falstad coming out. Ace is going to get chunked. Is there a grenade? Is there a anything? The grapple hook's max distance. The auto attack is not going to be enough. Ace, though, will go down to damage over time. Kira doing a lot of value, getting a lot of value. So that's 1 for 4 in favor for the side of Cat Daddies, as they will get another objective, and they give up. Well, not much through mid. They gave up that fort, and look at this massive wave through top lane. 2 Reaver minions coming through, and Stormpike Vandar will do his best to spin to win. That's a lot of regeneration globes sitting on the ground. Is Kira meta yet? Nah, I wouldn't say she's meta. But it really depends on like the team playstyle. Some teams, you know, they really like her playstyle and it works with the team. Look at what was it like Granite Gaming Season 1 of CCL. They played Kira almost every week with Nick. So some people prefer the playstyle. I feel like she's like B-ish. I feel like there's just better melee assassins out there if you want a melee assassin. I mean, she's also bruisery too. So like if someone was like, "Do you want Kira or Sonya?" I'd be like Sonya. So yeah, or like, would you want Kira or Thrall? I'd like a Thrall over a Kira personally. So, but that's just one of those things. I mean, at the same time, some Kiras can absolutely be omega strong. I mean, this Kira here in this game is doing a phenomenal job. Gust from Falstad with Wind Tunnel and Sir Noble is going to get body blocked and gusted into the wall. 69 stacks. Very nice for the Falstad. Excuse me. Very nice for the Falstad, as objective phase is going to be pushed into core. Garrosh is dead for 44. Ace is trying to get their way into this. Falstad still just hanging around. Warden's Cage from Ace will come out. Going to try and make the massive play into this enemy team. Magnetic getting pushed around. Pops the Cryo Freeze. Stormpike Vandar is going to get shredded. And it looks like game number 2, series number 1 of the day goes over the side of Cat Daddies. GG. Well played. Hey Ninja, what's up, bud? How's your day going?